Welcome back to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor.
Welcome back, everybody. That was a pretty interesting couple of segments with Bill. If you missed them, catching that fish live, you can always find that on the Fox 12 app, Fox 12, or I should say KPTV.com. So there's other ways that you can kind of backtrack and see how that went. Okay, real quickly, let's check in with Brian. Brian's from Tillamook. He's got a report from this week over in the Tillamook area. Brian, I've got about a minute that we can get this in here. What's your report for everyone? Hopefully it was positive and everything went good.
Well, the fishing's been consistent, but with the regulation one and done before the 15th, it has thinned the boats out. Where normally we'd have 6 guide boats and 50 privateers, we have 3 guide boats and maybe 4 boats fishing, and they are catching fish. So that's the big deal there. The other thing I want to do is I wanted to thank you for the Beckman net that you got us for the hatchery that we lost and got back.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this is Mr. Lindquist. Okay, Brian, it's good to hear from you, sir. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's still there and still got a little bit of luck on it.
It's still there, and then 4 of your viewers dropped nets off at the hatchery also.
Oh, wow.
Thank
you. Okay, even cooler.
If we get 2 inches of rain, we're going to give them nets a real workout.
Hey, man, I can't wait. Earlier today, I mentioned, man, it should be nice to have 3 or 4 weeks of just solid rain. I wasn't kidding, everyone. It's really, really good for everything. A lot like Brian is mentioning, it's a great way to give a Beckman net a workout on some of the tributaries along the coast. But Brian, thanks for the report. And you know, much like we were talking about with Bill here just a little bit ago, hopefully some of these regulations can become a little bit more realistic going forward. Yeah. But Brian, thank you very much, man. Good luck. Be safe out there, okay?
Yeah. Did you get the arrows I sent?
I did, as a matter of fact. Okay, again, Brian, thank you for that as well. We appreciate that. And my daughter is still shooting that beginner bow. I think one of those arrows might work just perfect for that, by the way. Thank you.
Everything comes back around. Thank you very much. So you take care and have a good one.
You betcha. Thanks, Brian. Say hello to the wife, sir. All right, real quickly, I wanted to show you what the rigging was that my buddy over here, what was his name? Bill Monroe Jr.? Yeah, that's his name. Just a 360 and a spinner. Remember, play with that leader length in the back. Sometimes as short as 20 inches can be the way to go, but it all depends on what the fish are telling you. So when you get out there, that is what his setup was, just a 360 and that spinner. Again, don't overlook playing around with that. Can we get that Facebook question in as well? All right, let's go ahead. We got a quick Facebook question. We ask for these all the time, and I am terrible because it's time, everyone. There's some things in this world you can't mess with, and time is one of them. But here we go. This Kevin says, I'm setting up a 10-foot salmon rods for trolling. What main line would you recommend? Braid, mono, don't want to lose expensive flashers. No, you don't. You want 50-pound minimum of braid. And if I was paying attention here, I would have grabbed some of my different versions. We got different versions from Berkley. There's a number of different versions of lines that are out there. P lines, braided line. And I know I had it close to me. Is very, very good as well, but certainly braided line for your main line. There's nothing wrong with mono if you want to use that as your main line, and there's actually certain situations where mono might even be considered an advantage over braided line. But in the big picture of things, just on the averages, braided line, 50-pound minimum up to 65-pound braid, extremely good option, and it'll last for many different seasons as long as you take care of it. Then you can actually flip it over and have brand new line again, believe it or not, if you don't lose it all, right? If you don't lose it all, which does happen, but absolutely it would be a braided line, especially on those setups for so many different situations. All right, so let's go ahead and cut to a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have those pike minnow numbers for you and line you up on what we have for this upcoming weekend. I'm excited because we get to start this upcoming weekend talking a little bit about, well, mainly for all you folks that got rifle tags from a true expert. We'll get to that when we come back from this break. Don't go anywhere.